this is part 3. Another example would be on just because it's just the way something is doesn't mean that's how it always has to be. Some older people I've met have said, like, oh, that's just my way, that's just how those people are, that's just how we do it, and that's just how that's how people are being treated in the work environment. Keep in mind, some work environments are very toxic, or like friend groups, family members, like, oh, this is just normal. When you're coming to diversity stuff, you learn that those certain patterns are not healthy. You learn that just because that's the way something was always been doesn't mean that's how it should be. You treat yourself with more respect. You learn to figure out how you want to be treated in any place and environment. You learn to set more proper boundaries. You learn that, yes, respect your elders because they can teach you things, but just because that's how they grew up doesn't mean it's how necessarily it may be the right way to grow up. It may be the only way to grow up. Because the older generation wasn't necessarily, not all of them, like mental health and therapy and life coaching wasn't really a thing. Sometimes you gotta take with a grain of salt what they say. Just because they're older doesn't mean necessarily that's a healthy way of living. When you're more in touch with yourself, you learn about the toxic behaviors, generational traumas and curses that have happened, and you learn to figure out, oh, this is the trigger, this is not what I want for myself, not how I want to act, treat people, and you learn to put yourself first and respect yourself and respect others.